Sometimes in life we face moments of silence, moments when it feels as though the world around us has come to a halt. We wonder, why the distance? Why the quiet? Why the testing? It can be a trying time, a time that tests our patience, our resolve, and our faith in ourselves. But let me tell you something, this silence is not a punishment. No, it is not an end. It is a test, a trial that calls for strength, perseverance, and trust. It is a chance to prove to yourself who you truly are and what you are capable of becoming. The question arises, why does this silence exist? Why does it sometimes feel like the connections we have, connections that were once warm and constant, are suddenly withdrawn? It's a test. You see, life doesn't always offer us the clear path we hope for. It sometimes places obstacles in our way, not to stop us, but to help us grow, to shape us into something stronger. When this silence comes, it does not mean you have been forgotten or abandoned. It means that you are being prepared for something greater, something more powerful than you could ever imagine. Now, in the face of this silence, what is your response? What do you do when you find yourself alone, when the world seems to have gone quiet around you? It's easy to fall into the trap of despair, to wonder if you are not enough, to question your worth. But I tell you, this is the moment to rise. This is your opportunity to show the world that you are not defined by the noise of the moment, but by the strength you carry within. In the face of silence, you must choose to be louder than ever, to let your confidence and your inner power echo out. What does it take then to not only endure this silence, but to transform it into something beautiful, something that makes others crave your presence? It takes understanding the nature of the test. It's not about chasing after what is distant. It's about finding the strength to stand firm, to stand strong in your own worth. When you stand in your power, when you know who you are and what you bring to the table, you become a force that cannot be ignored. People are drawn to strength. They are drawn to those who are not desperate, those who know their own value and do not chase after validation from others. What you must understand is that the test is not about playing games or trying to manipulate the situation. No, it is about stepping into your authentic self, being the person who is not shaken by the circumstances around you. It is about showing through your actions that you are worth the effort, worth the attention, worth the time. When you hold this inner strength, when you are confident and secure in who you are, others will be drawn to you. They will see your worth not through what you say, but through the energy you carry, through your unwavering belief in yourself. You see, when someone steps back, when there is distance or silence, it is not a reflection of your worth. It is not a measure of how much you mean to them. It is a reflection of their own struggles, their own insecurities, their own needs. And in this moment of silence, you have the chance to decide what your response will be. Will you react with fear, with insecurity, with desperation? Or will you stand tall, knowing that you are whole, complete, and enough exactly as you are? The power in this situation is not in the waiting, but in the way you choose to live while you wait. It is in the way you continue to live your life with purpose, with confidence, with joy, regardless of the silence that surrounds you. When you are focused on your own growth, your own goals, your own success, you radiate a powerful energy that others cannot help but notice. People are attracted to those who live their lives with purpose and passion. They are drawn to those who are confident and secure in themselves, not because they need validation from others, but because they know that their value does not come from the attention of others. It comes from within. It is this inner strength, this unwavering belief in yourself, that makes others crave your presence. They will begin to see you not as someone who is desperate for their attention, but as someone who is comfortable in their own skin, who is living their life fully and passionately. And let me tell you, when someone sees that kind of confidence, when they see someone who is living their truth, they will be drawn to you like a magnet. Not because you need them, but because you offer something they cannot resist, a reflection of the strength and authenticity they desire in their own lives. But it doesn't stop there. You must also learn the art of letting go. In this world, too many of us hold on tightly to things that are not meant for us, things that are only holding us back from the greatness that lies ahead. Sometimes letting go is the most powerful thing you can do. It's not about losing yourself. It's about releasing what no longer serves you. When you let go of the need for constant attention, when you stop chasing after validation and instead focus on your own growth, you give the other person the space to see your true value. You allow them to come to you, not out of obligation, but out of genuine desire. So how do you make others crave you, even after a period of silence, of distance? You make them crave you by being your most authentic self. You make them crave you by continuing to live your life with purpose, by pursuing your passions, by walking through life with confidence, not seeking validation, but knowing your own worth. And you make them crave you by understanding that your value is not determined by anyone else. In the end, it is determined by you playing games or trying to force a connection. It is about recognizing your own power, your own worth, and living your life in such a way that others are drawn to the strength and authenticity you carry within. The silence, the distance, is not a test of your worth. It is a test of your ability to stand firm, to rise above, and to keep moving forward with faith in yourself. And in doing so, you will not only pass the test, but you will also become the person others cannot help but crave, not because you need them, but because you have become everything you were always meant to be. The moments of distance or silence are not a reflection of your worth, but a test designed to help you grow, build strength, and trust in yourself. True power comes from within. When you stand strong in your own value and belief, you naturally attract others. Your worth is not dependent on external validation. Focus on living your life with passion, purpose, and joy, regardless of the silence around you. This inner fulfillment makes you magnetic to others. And sometimes releasing the need for constant validation or attention gives others the space to recognize your true value, fostering deeper, more genuine connections. Genuine self-expression and confidence, not manipulation or desperation, are what make others crave your presence. Live authentically, and people will be drawn to you. Can often feel like an unbearable void, an uncomfortable space that makes us question what is happening and why things have changed. We may feel abandoned or forgotten, wondering why the connection we once had seems distant. However, this silence should not be seen as a punishment. It is not meant to hurt or isolate us. Rather, it is a test designed to help us grow, refine our character, and strengthen our resolve. In these moments of quiet, we are called to rise above the external circumstances, to reflect on our own inner strength, and to trust that though the world may seem still, it is not the end of our journey. This silence challenges us to stand firm in who we are, to maintain our confidence, and to understand that our worth is not defined by anyone else's attention or approval. It is in these moments of solitude that we are given the opportunity to grow in self-reliance, to cultivate patience, and to trust that everything happens for a reason. When we can embrace the silence with faith and perseverance, We realize that it is an invitation to step into a stronger, true inner strength and self-worth, more resilient version of knowing and believing in who you are, independent of external circumstances or validation. It is about standing firm in your own value, regardless of what others might think or say. When you know your worth, you are not shaken by the ups and downs of life. You no longer seek constant approval or recognition from others because you are secure in your own identity. This deep sense of self-assurance allows you to navigate challenges with grace and resilience, knowing that your value does not fluctuate with the opinions or actions of others. Having inner strength means you are not desperate to fill the gaps with external praise or attention. Instead, you draw from an inner well of confidence, knowing that your inherent worth cannot be diminished by silence or distance. When you can stand in your power, others are naturally drawn to you, not because of your neediness, but because of your quiet confidence and stability. People respect those who are grounded in themselves, who live authentically, and who don't rely on others to validate their worth. This inner strength becomes magnetic, attracting not only respect, but also meaningful connections built on living with purpose and confidence means waking up each day with a sense of direction, knowing exactly what you stand for and where you're going. When you live with purpose, every action you take has meaning. You are not living aimlessly, but with a deep understanding of your values, goals, and vision for your life. This clarity in purpose radiates outward, making you a beacon to those around you. People are drawn to those who have a clear sense of where they are headed, because it conveys strength, determination, and confidence comes from knowing that the journey you are on is your own. It's not about being perfect or never facing challenges. It's about trusting yourself and your ability to navigate whatever comes your way. Confidence is the quiet belief that no matter what obstacles arise, you have the strength and resourcefulness to overcome them. When you live with confidence, you project an energy that is magnetic. Others are naturally drawn to your assurance and the calm, focused way you move through life. This confidence doesn't come from arrogance. It comes from living authentically, trusting in your unique path, and embracing every step of the journey. Letting go is one of the most powerful actions you can take in life. It's about releasing the need to control every outcome, to cling to things, people, or situations that no longer serve your growth. So often we hold on to past experiences, relationships, or expectations out of fear, attachment, or a misguided sense of duty. But true strength lies in the ability to release what is not meant for us and trust that what we need will come in its own time. Letting go doesn't mean giving up. It means accepting that certain things are beyond our control and allowing space for new opportunities. We free ourselves from unnecessary burdens. We stop waiting for others to validate us, and we stop living in the shadow of the past. Instead, we become fully present, focusing on our own personal evolution and well-being. This process creates room for new connections, experiences, and paths that align more closely with our true selves. Letting go is not about losing something. It's about making room for something greater. It is through this act of release that we allow ourselves to evolve, grow, and become the best version. Living authentically is one of the most powerful ways to connect with others and build meaningful relationships. When you choose to be true to yourself, without pretense or manipulation, you invite others to do the same. It's easy to fall into the trap of playing games, of pretending to be something you're not, in an attempt to win approval or gain attention. But this approach is fleeting and ultimately unsatisfying. When we act from a place of authenticity, we stop relying on external validation. We no longer need to play to others' expectations or constantly seek approval. Instead, we stand firm in our own identity, embracing who we are without apology. Authenticity is magnetic. People are drawn to those who are genuine, who are not afraid to show their true selves, imperfections and all. This openness fosters trust and deeper connections, built not on surface level interactions, but on mutual respect and understanding. The more you embrace your true self, the more you allow others to do the same. You stop wasting energy on games and instead focus on cultivating relationships that are real, honest, and fulfilling. Living authentically gives you the freedom to attract people who truly resonate with who you are, creating deeper, more meaningful bonds.